No Rest for the Weekend's coverage of the Tribeca Film Festival is sponsored by New York Women in Film and Television, Black Magic Design, and JMR Rentals, jmrny.com.
Why this movie, why now? I wanted to tell a story of Milli Vanilli, the story that people didn't know, the human story. And I think, having done documentaries for quite some time now, I think that in order to tell a personal story like this, it takes time. And you got to be removed from when everything occurred. And so 30 years later, people were willing to sit down with us, record executives, the real singers, Fab, and open up in a way that hadn't before. And I think for me, that's why it took so long to tell the story. And for Fab, why he told it now, you can ask him.
Well, so it's all about timing, really. And Luke came in my life and sat down with me. We talked about the project. And I felt like of all the people that had approached me before, he was going to be the one because he was genuine in his approach. He really wanted to tell the story. And that's what made me happy about finding someone that was willing to tell the story but also had the sensitivity, because when you talk to people, you vibe people out. And, I'm 56 years old now, so I think I can feel people pretty fast. And, he was the one.
How did you approach it? Did you approach him? Did he approach you? How did that happen?
I sought Fab out. I saw a video of him on YouTube at the Moth in New York City, actually. And at the end, he sang, and he had this beautiful voice. And I thought, well, wait a minute. I thought he wasn't supposed to. I thought he couldn't sing, And that kind of spun the wheels up. And then I got a hold of Fab. It took about 8 months to a year process. To really get to know each other. And then when we did the interview, it was a 3-day interview, and it was very emotional for him.
But the one thing that really made up my mind, like the little icing on the cake, is a documentary that Luke did. It was The Blind Magician. I don't know if it's the right title?
Yeah, Dealt.
Yeah, Dealt. And you have to see this thing, because when I saw that, I was like, wow, man, he's good. He's good, because it was all in the detail. It was emotional. It was subtle. And I had never seen anything like that.
So when you were going through this process, was it nostalgic? Was it painful? Was it
therapeutic? It was very therapeutic for me, because I remember feeling extremely tired the week after we did about 5 days of interviews, like 7 hours a day. And the week after, I felt so good. And then they came back later on, and I was like, oh, I feel really good. Like, I think it was very necessary for me to go through this process, and therapeutic, and it has a lot to do with healing. And now I can look at the story objectively with distance, and it doesn't hurt anymore. I don't take it personally anymore.
What are we going to learn that we didn't already know? And for people who are alive...
You'll see that tonight.
Buckle up, baby.
Buckle up, yes.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks so much.